good, folks? It's your boy Bob Hollywood here with another exciting review. Today I'm reviewing this Dark Alliance Series 1 Chastity figure. I don't know who made this. I want to say Diamond Select. I'm looking at Diamond right there. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. This is from the year of our Lord 2000, I want to say. Oh, it's really small print on the side. 2001, Chaos Comics. So Chaos Comics is going to give you stuff like this lady. I want to say that's Purgatory. I could be wrong. Bro, like, I don't know. I'm making up shit, more than likely. But anyway, see, this is in the retro blister package. It's going to be really easy to get open. This is actually my third figure of this character. And I'm not bragging or anything. I saw this a while back on Facebook Marketplace from a somewhat local seller, but they were farther than I was willing to travel, especially since I wasn't sure of if the figure was what I was looking for. Like, I saw her, and I'm like, oh, she can make an excellent like character in a biker diorama or in a for Pep Daddy Destro, you know. But I wasn't sure if she was too tall or too short. When I find figures like this, when I find retro figures, I YouTube them, see if they have reviews, and oftentimes they do, but those reviews don't have their height measurement, which is unfortunate. So I still didn't have my answer. And then a few weeks before Thanksgiving, I was in my local comic book shop. Shout out to Collector's Corner here in Baltimore in Parkville, and I found this. And I was like, hold up, man, is that the actual figure? So while I was in the store, I busted open, and I can't even get her open. Lo and behold, it was the actual figure, and I was like, oh, she's super tall, but I still bought her, and I ended up buying another one. They had two, they might have had three, but I bought both of them. Well, I went back on Black Friday and bought the second one, and as you can see, it's the same figure, same exact figure. This one comes with accessories, and that's why we're going to open it up to get its accessories. So it is taller than I would have liked. It's taller than 6-inch figures, but hey, can't complain. I bought this small one. I bought the ones in the white box for like $5 each, and I got her for about $8. I bought her this one at the flea market for about $20 with some other things I bought. If you look on the back, there is a little bio. I'll read it to you because it's not going to fit in my screen. What do you get when the Lords of Comic Mayhem join forces with the inmates of Toy Insanity? You get the Dark Alliance. Feast your eyes on the teenage vampire assassin Chastity, the vampire crime lord JADE. That's her. I also have her. The predatory vampiric goddess of judgment, Purgatory. Yeah, I said that was Purgatory. And pray you survive the Lord of Lies, Lucifer. Now, the cool part about this is with Purgatory, I want to say that's the same universe as Lady Death, and I'm waiting for my pre-order Lady Death to come. Maybe by the time this video actually gets posted, that will have come, but right now it has not been shipped or I've been charged, but I did pre-order her. Couldn't pass up on the opportunity. So with that being said, I'm rambling far enough. I'm going to go ahead and bust her open. I know she's in a blister pack, so it'll be easier, but I'm still going to cut away. I'll be right back. Was in the packaging, but of course you can look at that on the video. Outside the packaging, she's only 1.95 ounces, almost 2 ounces. All right, so I think it bears noting. Let me blow my camera. She does stand, but she wants to be difficult right now. Let me lower my camera. So it bears noting that when I found her on the Facebook Marketplace, it was just a loose figure. And then I eBayed her, and I saw that she was in the package. So I was going to buy it new. It was probably a little bit more than I wanted to spend. I can't remember, especially since I didn't know if it would work. So that didn't happen. And then, like I said, I saw her at the flea market. Well, I saw her at the local comic book store first, and I bought her. And it was worth my $5. I think the figures were like $5 or 5 for 20. So I don't want to take this out the plastic yet. And the reason why I have 2 or 3 is because these heads are modern. So these heads come off as if they were a Marvel Legend or Black Series or any modern 6-inch figure. The holes will be a little bit larger, but I think it reminds me of I want to say the Wasp. I want to say Pam is her name. So I think that's cool. I might pop that head on one of my Wasp figures. I forgot what it looked like. I did it before, I forgot. But you can see it's more brown on the standard release and reddish on the not special edition, but limited edition. Other than that, this one comes with accessories. This one didn't. And this one has a mole on her face. And I can't seem to get that off. It's not really a mole. I can see now that it's paint flakes. So this is probably molded in black. Or no, it's not molded in black. It's probably just a piece of paint from when they painted the hair. But it does have it comes with quite a few accessories. So most of the accessories it came with are like bondage stained. Like there is this whip, sort of, I don't know, mace, flail, I don't know, it would go in her hand, she'd swing it, and it's very rubbery. I mean, it's not pliable, it's not really stretchy. If you pull it too much it'll pop, but it's very rubbery. Excuse me. Then she has this belt that opens up, and it goes around her waist, and it has 6 or 7, excuse me, little holes on it, and that's for these knives. I'm going to put them all in, except for, I'm not going to put them all in, but I'm going to show you the little knives. They look like stakes. So I'm guessing she's a vampire hunter? I tried to look this character up when I first saw her, or I think when I first, yeah, it was either when I first saw her or when I first bought the ones, and nothing really came up, which was confusing, because I think I looked up Dark Alliance, and it was giving me different shit, and I was like, the only Dark Alliance I know is like Baldur's Gate, that video game, and I was like, she looks like she could be a part of that, but nothing, I wasn't really getting any information. I think I'll try again later, another time. But yeah, she's got her little stakes. I guess I should have put it on her waist. And it actually comes apart at 2 places. So that could be a nightmare, because you could end up losing the piece that you need in addition to it possibly breaking. It's harder to close. Actually, no, I spoke too soon, but it sits really high on her waist. But it looks good. Of course, that belt could be used for any character. She has the interchangeable hand. Again, the limited edition one does not come with that. I don't know how necessarily she'd hold it, but that's cool. I'm just going to try to pop this out, and it came out no problem, even for its age. I mean, I was rotating. I didn't know if it would be easy to pop in or out, though. And you could, yeah, it's an audible snap. I don't know if you heard it, but I heard it. So it's her accessories, which is cool because I didn't like necessarily like the way her fingers are on there, like that pinky and that ring finger, the way they're bent in. It looks like she could be doing like magic, but then her fist is like, that's not a fist. It's like she's making a cat's paw, you know, like, yeah, that's what it looks like. Anyway, you see her belt popped open. I'm gonna take her belt off though. All right, so going back, let's go over details. She's got really nice sculpted hair. Like I said, the face is nice. This one just has a little paint on it. It does look like a mole, so that's cool. Hair really nice, different colors and tones and textures in there. Really dark brown. Still like a hint of red, but not as noticeable as the limited edition. So she is clad in all black leather, and the plastic of her clothing feels different from the plastic of her flesh. You might be able to hear that. You know, she's obviously got some curves. Tall woman. She's wearing heels. She's bow-legged. If she were standing up straight, this figure could stand up straight, she'd be even taller. Yeah, look at the paint. The silver paint. Different colors of silver. She's a tattoo of a bat on her bosom. Really nice paint. You can see some areas where it's flaking. Which does make me think that maybe it's molded in black and just painted. See down here. I mean, the black parts are immaculate. There might be some silver on it from where the silver is, but the white parts are the parts that have some issues. And it's not bad, even then. Nothing, can't really interchange anything on her just because of, I mean, technically her arms maybe, but then she'd still have limited range of motion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these arms wouldn't be good for anybody else. Her legs can't be used for anybody else. At least not modern. Her feet maybe for like a DC figure. I know those don't have like the hinges a lot of the times. I basically got the other ones for head swaps. Another thing I want to note, it's hard to do it while this is in the plastic, and I don't know where the other one is, but I do think the skin on the one on the plastic, it's a different type of skin. Like the plastic is different. The limited edition is much cleaner. Like this one, I feel like it was brittle if it was like movable. Even you can see it a little bit there. So you can't really hear that. Anyway, let's go over articulation. Her head rotates 360 degrees. When I got the other one's head off, I had to use a lot of heat, and it came off, but I had to use the heat. It gives you a little bit of attitude, which you wouldn't think back then. It doesn't really go up much or down much. Arms that high at the shoulder, better than 90. Rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder. And single jointed elbow, but better than 90 degrees on both. Then nothing for the abs, nothing for the chest, but the legs on that Y joint that female figures had back then. Like, I don't know why female figures couldn't sit down like normal figures, like male figures. Those rotate 360 degrees. Single jointed knees. And then also ankle on a hinge. and no peg holes. But again, she stands on her own. Oh, I didn't go over swords. Wildin'. She came with these 2 swords. You can see there's like a brush on there, dry brush, make it look like actual metal. The hilts are black with some gold. Different swords. This one came out crooked in the package. This one came out straight. And she can hold them. She can hold her swords. I was gonna say, can she? I was gonna say if the other one can hold the stakes, but the other one doesn't have a gripping hand. Doesn't really want to go in her hand without falling. Yeah, there's no way to make her hold it. Nope. That sucks, but she can hold her sword. Or swords. Both of them. Just at the same time. Alright, let me get the scale out here. We're going to do... and get her height. And then height comparison. Yep. A little under 6 3/4. She's a big one. Big old girl. So we compare her to Piccolo, Colonel Quaritch. She's way bigger than them. I kind of wish this Piccolo could be that height. Then Captain America and Duke, way bigger than them. It's a lot of woman. And obviously she's not in scale with these guys. But she's gonna work with them. She's gonna be a tall woman. They have it. And she doesn't heal. There she is with Jonesy and Rhino. She works well with Rhino. Because Rhino's a 7-inch figure. There she is next to Finn. He's like, Jesus, she's a giant. Here she is next to John Jones. Makes both of them look really small. Finally, female comparisons, which I think, if I remember correctly, she's still going to be pretty tall. Brie Bella, yep. And, sorry, she's taller than both of them. So the only one she wasn't taller than was Rhino. Wild. Anyway, folks, again, this figure is pretty cool. Bought this one for the accessories. I'm going to do some head swaps. That way they can be 3 different ladies. And that's about it. Pretty cool figure for 20 years old. Again, I said that hid. I wasn't expecting that. You didn't get that with Toy Biz back then. So anyway, hit the like button, hit the comment button so you can comment. I don't think there's a comment button. You know what I meant. Hit the subscribe button. Take care of yourself. Love yourselves. It's like, just be kind to yourself and others, especially yourself rather. And always remember, action figures speak louder than words. Peace.